Hello everyone, this is Captain MKG here. Thank you so much for joining me for the next installment of our Subsistence Let's Play series Survival. As you might have recalled from last time, we are going back to our humble beginnings, as it were. But what that means for us is actually I'm going to try an experiment. And that's going to require a couple of walls to be built. And I know it's raining outside, it's unfortunate, but what can I do? So, we do have some new critters roaming around in here, just to kind of help keep us a little bit company, keep us a little bit oriented as well. And we're going to try and see if my theory holds. So the theory is that if I decide to go ahead and put a platform down, in this case a corner platform, let's see what happens. If I put the corner platform down, alright, let's say right here is fine, okay? So let's say, put the corner platform here, okay? Put a wall up right next to it, or on it I should say, like so. And what's going to happen if I decide to move it? I think that it should continue to function. Aha! Okay, so that's how we do it. Alright. So it is correct. So I can build a little brief barrier around the base. And if I put one on top, I can do that too. Perfect, okay. So we can build a wall, essentially, around the base to try and keep the hunters out. Perfect, okay. So in that situation then, we've got a lot of work to do. More so than I thought before. We have enough power. I want to be able to go ahead and snack on a full meal later. So let's do carrots, potatoes. I have my one crystal there to go ahead and keep me sane. Let's see, rabbit casserole. Okay. Let's just make a couple of those. They require less resources. I bet you it's like half the numbers in terms of stats. So it is what it is. Alright, so again, we're kind of rebuilding ourselves up here. Let's go ahead and put the 6-shooter back since I have no ammunition for it. 8 radios, jeez. What am I going to do with 8 freaking radios? Alright. Antidotes. Everything is relative for right now. So, the one thing I'd like to go ahead and try and do, yeah. Because they'll have a difficult time trying to get around the wall if I built it up correctly. Like, they'll be forced to come around. Let's see, because if I stand up here, get over on the roof, and if they decide to come rolling around, you know, try and force them down one avenue, you know, primarily right there, or at the very least they have to be further away to make their efforts effective, so, okay. Alright, well, while all that's happening, let's actually, or I forget, let's go ahead and just put the strength boost away for now. Keep 3 bottles, and let's go back to our old proven methodology of harvesting just the big sixers and hunting down whatever wolves we can, or as few bullets as we can, I hope. Gather whatever resources we can, and mine everything. Just mining away. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it in the back of the top of my head here, this honestly isn't the best area to go resource gathering. I should be heading back the other way. And heading out to the open area where I know there'll be a bunch of resources for the pickings. Just have to make sure we don't run into any opposition on the way there. all the plant beds are off. The critters there will be fine for a little while we do our work. And, you know, you really can't do too much in the way of cougar damage. Well, I mean, I suppose we could. It would, you know, it would be a bit of a setback. Because it would, obviously they would scratch and claw me, probably infect me, and most definitely break away. So, we'll try and get that avoided if at all possible. But this is going to be the main resource that we're hunting for. Or, mostly iron. Because I need iron to pretty much build everything, from the steel plates to reinforce the base, all the way to... Wow, really? Is the sun already going down that fast? Yeah, from all the way to ingots, all the way down to the steel plates, and to, well, obviously creating the necessary lockpicks I need. So I mean, it's gonna be a struggle. I think the kids will be okay for the night. So we're gonna try and do an overnight excursion then. And just try and keep our wits about us. And try not to get tagged too badly. So I know it's gonna be another dark episode, unfortunately, but you know, if I want to get back to where I was, I need to put in the effort to stop hanging around the base all the time and actually go out and get the stuff that I need. Again, that requires me to come out here and do the work. So let's do the work, shall we? Yes, let's. Of course, that's going to be a problem for later, I'm sure. So aside from getting planks and extra slugs, the other reason for chopping down the big sixers is so I can also get sticks for crafting arrows, should we run into any additional chickens that are around here. And unfortunately, since I'm kind of lacking in the ways of weapons, I really, really do not want to run into road hunters right now, if I can avoid it at all. So if we find a safe place, I'll go ahead and check the map when it gets dark enough, see where they are at the moment, and do my best to avoid them. Because that's a drain on resources I just don't need right now. And the drain on resources I really want to expend is when it comes to either catching a cougar or a... oh, that's right. That's another basic I keep forgetting. Reload the gun. That's something else I have to retrain my brain on, is reloading the dang gun. What's this? Okay. 1 second. Hang on. You don't think I'm going to take a little in-game break to text my mother back? You are sorely mistaken. I know some people may have problems with their own mothers or fathers, depending on the situation. I have certainly an issue with my father, but you know, I've made my decisions. I'm going to stick with them as best as I can. Much like what we have to do here. I stuck with the decision to go underneath the cave. Oops. And that's what we got to work with. All right. Let's keep moving on to another sixer. And hopefully avoid some rogues. But yeah, I think we're going to be camping out tonight somewhere. Hopefully, if I'm lucky enough, be back at the backup base. Shut up, wolf, okay? Oh, man. Not in the mood, wolf. Because I know you're coming at me now. Even just when I see an ore deposit I want to get. Nope, you gave up. Good. Good wolf. Bear, just leave it alone, okay? I'm not talking to you, Bear. I'm talking to the stuff that I need to get. Buy those strawberries. Medicinal plants. Should I need to create a campfire with the fire starting kit? Oh, come on. Completely botched that one. Of course, now I'm sure that the bear is definitely coming my way. Alright. So we're very lucky so far. That's all I can say for myself. I know we're in cougar territory. Ah! Leave me alone, wolf. Okay? Just leave me alone. Man. You can't leave well enough alone, can you, wolf? Alright, well, there you go. Pretty sure he's still on my case. Nope, he gave up, thank goodness. One adventure at a time. One adventure at a time. Okay. Well, since we've just now run out of stamina, let's go ahead and get our campfire ready. 2 sticks. I have enough for a biofuel. Oh, good. Thank you, Crate, for popping up here. Ah, the bees. Of course you're here. Because that would have been helpful that I had some insect repellent to work with. Okay, so let's go ahead and create a campfire, or the starting kit I should say. I'll need 2 more sticks. Let's go ahead and eat some berries. Let's get back to work. I don't really want to, harvest copper because I have so much of it back at base. So yeah, let's actually try and make our way back to our new base. So we can go ahead and try and get ourselves a little set up there. Again, backup purposes. Oh, come on. Seriously? And you, Moose. Well, at least the nice thing about having this much weather and this bad of weather is the fact that I can at least kind of spot the road somewhere if I get a chance to. Okay, let's see here. Just swing down here. Might as well check for pearls while we're at it, just to be safe, but it doesn't look like we're lucky. But never hurts to get a little bit of seaweed for our troubles. Supplemental nourishment. Aw, come on! There. Avoiding the bear at all costs, because he will hurt me. Okay, back at it. Oh, come on. Jeez. Yeah, everybody run. It's funny how the wolf kind of just gave up like that. It's strange. Not sure what his deal is, but whatever. Unfortunately, if I remember my, remember my mechanics correctly, I'm pretty sure we're going to run out of, we're not going to be able to really light a fire because, well, the rain. So, makes me wish I had built a roof back at the base, or the new base, I should say. Considering the fact I can't really see anything now either. Alright. Relatively okay for the moment. Let's see. Okay, hunter's over there. Base is not too far away, so let's keep going. And no nails, of course. Because that would have been too helpful if I had some nails to work with. I know you're cold, friend. I know. At the very least, I didn't see any hunters along our path of travel here, so... Again, relatively safe for the moment. Copper... Yep, there's the homestead. Now, if only I had built a roof. Yeah, that roof is just going to keep on being an issue for us. So while we hang out, just mine some trees here while we can, and as soon as we're ready, we'll go ahead and place our campfire down, put our sticks in there, get ready for the night. Now, funny thing is, you can't actually build your campfire inside the base. It's very strange. So until the rain lets up, whenever that is, you really can't do too much around here. Okay. So we'll load up this, fuel it up. Now again, I'd like to light this, but I can't, because again, the rain is just going to pour on out and just, completely, destroy the purpose of creating it. So nothing I can really do in the meantime. I can always create a backup starter kit, but what good will that do us if the rain keeps persisting? So more log chopping. And once morning hits, we'll bail out of here, try and gather what resources we can down below. Because, according to Arpeggio, this is some of the better areas to gather resources, so hopefully that holds true. We can get ourselves situated a little bit better. Now, nope, I couldn't even create a base command even if I wanted to right now. So I don't have the electrical components in order to craft it, so... Pretty sure I need electrical components to craft it. Oh man. I'm gonna have to use a health kit here soon, too. It's so cold. Oh well. At least stay in the 0 degree temps, dude. Excellent. Okay. Now that the rain has calmed down, finally. Let's go ahead and get our dinner fried up. Excellent. Alright, well, since we're waiting, it's always good just to have things crafted and ready to go. Heat you two up real fast so I have some stuff to work with. Now granted, this isn't as good as, the home-cooked meal I have ready for myself. Oh no. I did it again. I wasted a roast. You know how I know this? Because I didn't take it out of the oven. So, again, good job me. So much for being humble about my, getting back to basics. So, oh well. Once again, I have to learn my lesson, I guess. Apparently I have to learn it one of the most difficult ways possible, which is to suffer the negative impacts. So, but not much I can do about that now, other than just try and make the best of this situation. Which is, of course, just trying to stay, I guess hopeful is the right word I'm looking for, maybe, but... And how are we doing protein-wise? Not great, but better. Alright, so as you can see here, the backup base has very basic foundational structure right now. And I can't really do too much else, can I? Because, let's see, create a pick. I could do one of those too. Weapons. I suppose I could do that too. Can't create a gun. Or that. Or that. I can't even create a glow stick right now. So let's see, what can I do? No weapons to craft, no medicine to craft, no clothing to craft either. Let's see here. Yeah, no real weapons to craft up right now. So really it's just a bit of a waiting game for daylight to come up, which looks like it might actually. So let's see. What should we craft? I think we can go ahead. I think it's safe to assume that we'll probably need another pick, because we'll be doing some more mining work here shortly. So go ahead and craft those up. And it does look like, yeah, it does look like the light is, oh that's right, I should check on where the hunters are before I go venturing off into the nothingness. Okay, let's check you out now. Okay, it looks like there's one down south of me. And no, it's not one, it's just reflections. None of them look to be in the main area. There's one by the lake. That's okay. And the third one is over there. So the third one I don't have to really worry about. There's no immediate. Oh, there is one other base by my main base. So yeah, we have 1, 2. Then third one is by that pond. So the only one I have to worry about is the one down south of me. So let's see, game plan for this morning. I guess next episode, because well, a few minutes anyways, is to go ahead and explore the main territory. Make our way north, then head sharply west behind the hunters or in front of them, whichever I can do. Then get back to the main base. Okay, that's what we'll do. Okay. Alright, sun's out, so we're out. And we'll just leave that extinguished just in case we can get some more use out of it the next day or two. So remember right, the campfire will disintegrate because of, just average uses here in like the next day or two. Dang it. Oh, you didn't even catch me either. Oh well. Alright. Early as we can. Whatever supplies we can grab, we're grabbing them. Whoops, that's my cue. Not heading back that way. Gotcha. Because I'm going to need you to craft some extra arrows with. Yeah, I'm running. Dang it. Too quick on that one. Too quick. A few more minutes here before I call it an episode. Because again, not trying to overdo it. I think that might have been part of the problem last couple episodes. It's just me overdoing it. So not trying to do that this time. So our goal is to be back at the main base here by nightfall, with as much as we can gather. And hopefully it is quite a significant amount. I had a weird dream the other night too, where I imagined I was restarting the game in like a new season, and I had built up the basic fortress so that way, or land for myself, so that way nothing would get a chance to really take me out. Very interesting dream, especially when the hunters start, invading your dreams. You're just like, get out, okay? It's like I play the game enough to escape. I don't need you in my dreams too. But that might be for another tale. Oops. Not today, Wolf. Shut up. Okay. I'm getting the heck away from you. If you come near me... Oh, of course. At least the gun's loaded. Small little favors. Okay. Crates, crates, crates. Okay, wash up. Before you decide to come over here, you know. Again, grab it when I see it. Because I'm sure they'll disappear in a second when I move away. And the gun's reloaded, so at least I got that safety going for me. And this is all about trying to do as quick of an exploration as we can. Huh? Sorry, Rabbit. Not your day, my friend. That's right. I keep going the wrong order. Go up to increase, down to go backwards in your tool belt. Always with the kind of forgetfulness. Wait a minute. Oh man. Proteins are down. There's a rabbit. This might be a little bit more of a quicker endeavor than I thought. But yeah, maybe next time just take a few protein bars with me as well. Just to stay fueled. Should and when the protein runs out and I can't resupply myself with cooked materials because, well, I need a better fire for that. Oh, it's just a piece of scrap. I can avoid that for right now. I'll stay down here. Oops. Nothing but trouble. So inland we go. Of course. Get that trouble there. Just ignore me. Okay, I don't want to hurt you. I'm just here to do a little scavenging. Oh, every time. That's something I'm going to have to work on too. So I mean, at this point, assuming that both my critters are dead, we'll see how well that new I guess, fencing kind of worked out, which I don't expect it to at all. I would expect it to work if it was a full fence, surrounding the base, but it's not, so. So, what can you do? You just kind of work in stride with it. Alright, let's do some maintenance here. Cover your ears. You're good. Okay. There's that. Didn't I see a construction crate somewhere? Man, if you look away for just a second, it disappears on you. Wolf, chicken, deer. Of course. Now I'm gonna have to spend time repairing that too. Well, we'll probably try and get it done somewhere around here. There's not too much activity. Yep, that bear's gonna give me problems. No question about it. It's also nice just kind of coming back in here to do a little bit of, I guess, you know, old school training, as it were. Kind of reorient myself. A little bit. Not too terribly much. But just enough to, you know, get me back into the swing of things. Okay, just looking around. Almost out of stamina. Since we're out of stamina, we'll, you know, okay, there we go. So let's go ahead and do some butchering. That's fine. I do need to get... really? I'm out of logs already? Okay. Get myself some sticks. So I'll go ahead and fix up the bow. Excellent. Alright, back in business. All about rebuilding the arsenal. There we go. That's what I like to see. Crates and ores, don't find me. And yeah, I do have a save room. Okay. Grab these. I didn't think there was any hunters around here. Just in case we have to do any killing along the way. At the very least, we'll have some canteens to keep us going and keep us hydrated as well. Okay, nothing but trouble that way. So yeah, I'm pretty confident that all the fires are out back at base. All of the little guys are dead by now. And we'll just have to accept that, move on, and try to get better about, you know, leaving the base by itself and to its own necessities, I guess. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. That's really not good. I just looked at my stamina bar, so really not good. Thought I heard a chicken. Perhaps not. Nope, nope, nope. Whole lot of nope. Okay. Now let's get to the trees, since we have to start replenishing. Let's see here. Do I have room? No! It's a good thing I stopped for a second. Okay, that's all I can do for saving up room for the moment. Cover your ears. Okay, that's all I can do with that. So we'll chop a few quick ones here. Get our stamina back. And I think once we have full stamina, we'll pause it there, call it a quick episode, and be right back. Oh, speaking of which. Alright everyone. I am going to take a short little break, and I'll be right back. But until then, this is Captain MKG signing off. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.